You can pull the ears also. Just visit the whole ear and all the corners. Pull on the lobes. Do a little massage. Warm them up. Little pull on the skin here, and the tapping. We can do a little tapping in the main spots on top of the thighs, on the belly, the famous Tiantian, the famous lower cauldron, solar plexus, the heart chakra, thyroid area, the third eye, and the top of the head. By now you should have a nice flush of blood in the upper body. So we'll start now moving the head around, and again going gently into exploring and using the joints. You can use the pull of one hand to kind of stretch while the other side hangs, so you use the stretch that you can then use in different directions. So the idea is always to be gentle, to explore the joint capacity in different directions, and engage more and more of the body. So now that the neck is a little more flexible, you're going to put a little, go down the spine and start playing with a little more of the vertebrae to make a kind of a dance here, using the breath. Stretching now how the shoulder relates to the body here, so we can pull on the elbow to stretch all these parts, while the rest of the body pulls in the other direction. And again, exploring different ways, different heights, feeling where it wants to be stretched. Not necessarily doing something completely symmetrical. Finding different ways to pull on the segments. And again, using circles, ellipses to generate more movement. Okay, now we can start gently rotating the whole spine. With the classic torque, leaving the arms fly around and touch the back and touch the front. The head turns also as far as possible. And now we have engaged more of the whole spine. So the dance will now include the pelvis, and we'll start a motion, a round motion with the pelvis, finding all circles here. So it always has to do with exploring your capacity to use the joint each hip and the other. Change angles. Just feel it. Feel the whole range that you can use. You can make a little 8-figure with the pelvis. Going as far back as we want. It's good to put a few breaks here and there just to release and get back to something light, moving one side to the other to check that you're not creating any holdings anywhere. Let the air out. You want to get everything into motion, the muscles, the juices, the air, blood,